he'll get here. Oh, he lost 2 coins there from his dice block. Nice try. But he does still get a total of 7 there. And now Boo's gonna buy a poison mushroom. Alright, on me. And we'll use the Mario dice block here on this turn. Alright, 3 plus a 1 from Shy Guy for a total of 4. Alright, so just like that, we are going to be getting that star. So that puts me up to 2. We're also burying the lead by 4 coins. We got a pretty close game right now, but we'll see how it will shake up from this point on. Alright, next star is right there. And I do believe that was the exact same spot on the board where it first started at. Oh, we can get ourselves an ally space over here. Let's go ahead and get that. Alright, let's see who we're going to get now. Daisy. Alright, Luigi's going to use one of his dash mushrooms. Alright, he's going to roll a 5 plus a 3 from the dash mushroom for a total of 8. And Peach is using her dash mushroom here as well. Alright, she's going to get 4 plus a 3 from that dash mushroom for a total of 7. She's going across the bridge now, and here comes the Mega Blooper. Oh, she's landing on a special event, so now that Mega Blooper's mad, and Peach is going back to the start. Okay, we're doing a 4-player minigame here. Feeding Frenzy. Alright, let's get ready to throw some balls. We basically gotta try to throw some in the open mouths. Of course, the shining areas are worth more points. Alright, time's up, and we win with 39 points. Nicely done. Alright, we are very going to get the lead back right there by 2 coins. Alright, we still got 2 turns left. Boo's using the poison mushroom on Peach. And he's also going to go with his dice block. Alright, 7 plus 1 from Goomba for a total of 8. He gets the item space, and it's going to be a custom dice block. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and use Daisy's dice block right here. Alright, what kind of a total are we going to get? 5. Alright, back to picking a present. Let's go with the blue one this time. Oh, we get a piranha plant. Well, we only lose 1 coin right there, so there's nothing much to worry about here. Alright, we also get a special event. Alright, 3 for Luigi. And that makes him land on an extra bad luck space. Too bad. What's it gonna be? He has to give up 20 coins. It's back to Peach. Alright, she rolls a 6, but she has to subtract 2 from her roll because of the poison mushroom that Boo used on her. She gets a total of 4. And looks like she ends up getting a golden pipe on that island space. Oh boy. Okay. We're doing a 4-player minigame here. And we're playing Rumble Fishing. Alright, let's see how this goes. I think that looks pretty good to me. Alright, let's see how well we did. And we got it! How about that? Alright, time to go into the final turn. Alright, Boo gets 4 plus a 2 from Goomba for a total of 6. Oh, Boo's gonna be getting that star, so it looks like he's back on the board. Oh well. But thankfully we still have the lead. We can still have a shot at it. Alright, let's see where the next star is. It is right there. Alright, lucky space for Boo. And he makes a rival lose 5 coins, and it chose me. Oh well. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Dash Mushroom. And let's go with the Mario Dice block. We're gonna get a total of 9. Okay. Gotta go this way. We of course can't buy any items on the last turn. Alright, that star is mine. I'll certainly take that.
Oh yeah. You gotta stop. Oh yeah.
Alright. We are now holding a very good advantage right here. So I think I'm feeling very confident that we're going to win this overall. Alright. So the next star's going to be over there. Alright, we get a special event right there, but it doesn't really matter about too much since it is the last turn. And Luigi's gonna use his Dash Mushroom. He's also gonna win with his Dice Block. Alright, 6 plus the 3 from the Dash Mushroom for a total of 9. And he just barely got enough spaces right there so he could get that star over there. Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty close right now between me and Luigi for the lead. But let's not give our hopes up just yet. Alright, next star is right there. Alright, special event for Luigi. Alright, Peach is going with her Dice Block, and she gets a 6. It looks like she's barely getting enough spaces there, so she can get that star. So now Peach is finally on the board. It literally took her all the way to the last turn just so she could get a star.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna find out where the next star's headed off to. It's right there, but it's not gonna really matter right here because the last star's literally about over. Alright, Peach just lost some coins on the red space. Now it's time for our final mini game. We're gonna finish off with a 4-player mini game, and let's see what it is. Look sharp. Alright, let's try to focus in on the characters. Alright, let's go into round 1. Alright, that's 1. Alright, round 2. Very good. Alright, final round. Oh wow, we got that one in very quickly. I don't think it was even a whole second right there by the time we got through that final round there. I gotta say, that was very impressive right there. So, just like that, we do pull out the win right there on that last mini game. Alright, so now that the last turn is over, let's go ahead and go over the final results, and then we'll see who our winner is in a moment. Alright, time to give out the bonuses. Alright, first bonus is the buddy bonus. Alright, let's see who's gonna get this. Oh, Boo! Even though I have more allies, Boo still ended up getting that first bonus, all because he had just the right ally with him. Alright, let's see what the second bonus is. The Sightseer bonus. And that's going to... That's going to Boo as well. So it looks like he managed to get both bonuses. But it all comes down to this here. It's now time to go ahead and reveal the winner. Alright. Let's see who it is. Oh, it was Boo that won it. Unbelievable. So all because he got both the bonuses, he managed to snipe away that win from us right there. I literally can't believe it. We had a pretty good advantage right here to try to win, but it just didn't work out. Oh, well. We still ended up in second place, though, which was not too bad. We ended up losing by 11 coins. Still, it very much sucks right there for how close we were to getting that win. But things happen like that sometimes. Alright, now let's go ahead and go over our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So, I managed to have a mini game by 38 over Boo. None of us found any hidden blocks. Then, Luigi and Boo ended up tying for the most items used with 3, while me and Peach used 1. And looks like Boo had Sightseer by 11 over both Luigi and Peach. And I barely had Slowpoke by 1. Boo landed on the most blue spaces. Peach was the only one that landed on a red space this game. In fact, she landed on that 3 times. Luigi landed on the most lucky spaces. None of us landed on any versus spaces. I landed on the most event spaces. All of us had an item space but me. And none of us had any regular bad luck spaces, but Luigi was the only one that landed on an extra bad luck space. And I'll let you all see the graph as well for what it looked like throughout the entire game. So yeah, I gotta say, it was a pretty close game here for what we had. Just wasn't good enough for us to win, like I said, but I still say it was pretty fun while it lasted. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and claim our party points. Alright. So anyways, that is going to do it for Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 2025 Thanksgiving special. But we still have some more games to play. In fact, we're getting a little bit closer right now to the end of the special, as we currently have 5 more games left to play. So, I will see you all for the next segment right after this. So stay tuned.